What is going on, Shady Spotlight crew? The news cycle is absolutely wild right now, and we've got the hottest updates you cannot miss. Get ready to dive into a world of fresh beats, deep dives into fandom, and some serious commentary that's making waves. We're talking about the soundtrack to your next obsession, a documentary that unpacks the very definition of a superfan and some blasts from the past that are hitting harder than ever. Plus, we've got a brand new anthem that's shaking up the music scene. You think you know what's happening? Think again. Stick around, because this is Shady Spotlight, and we're dropping the knowledge you need. Our first spotlight shines on the sonic landscape, where a new wave of music is hitting us hard. We've got major artists dropping new albums and singles that are already setting charts ablaze. From chart-topping hits to a deep dive into the artistry behind the sound, this is the refresh your playlist has been begging for. Next, we're pulling back the curtain on a phenomenon that's redefined a word. A brand new documentary is exploring the intense, sometimes overwhelming, connection between artists and their most devoted followers. It's a look at the power of music and the people who live and breathe it, inspired by a song that became a cultural touchstone. Finally, we're revisiting some powerful words that are resurfacing and sparking conversations across the globe. Get ready for some unfiltered opinions from a legendary artist that are as relevant today as they were years ago. Don't touch that dial, and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you never miss a beat. Get ready to refresh your playlist. New Music Friday delivers massive releases. This week's New Music Friday is more than just a date on the calendar. It's a seismic event for music lovers everywhere, marking the final Friday of August 2025 with an explosion of highly anticipated releases. Leading the charge is pop sensation Sabrina Carpenter, who is set to drop her 7th studio album, Man's Best Friend, under Island Records. This collection is already generating significant buzz, thanks to the production talents of industry heavyweights Jack Antonoff and John Ryan, the same duo behind her previous chart-topping success, Short and Sweet, 2024. The album's journey began with the lead single, Manchild, a track that captured the zeitgeist earlier this summer, soaring to the pinnacle of both the Billboard Hot 100 and the UK Singles Chart, setting a high bar for the rest of the album. Adding another layer of excitement to the music scene is the highly anticipated release accompanying Eminem's documentary, Stans. This film, which delves into the lives of his most dedicated fans, has already premiered to critical acclaim at SXSW London and saw a limited theatrical run this August. The official soundtrack is a treasure trove for fans, featuring not only fan-favorite hits from The Eminem Show and other seminal works, but also groundbreaking, previously unreleased material. A standout track making waves is Everybody's Looking at Me. This song is a modern reimagining of a raw freestyle Eminem delivered back in 2002, now enhanced with fresh verses and a polished, contemporary production that breathes new life into a classic moment. It's a powerful reminder of his enduring lyrical prowess and artistic evolution. But the musical feast doesn't stop there. This New Music Friday is also graced with noteworthy contributions from a diverse array of artists, including Hayley Williams, LMI, DJ Snake and Don Toliver, The Kid Laroi, Joey Bada Dollar Dollar, Nova Twins, and The Beaches, among others. Each artist brings their unique sound and perspective, promising a rich and varied listening experience for all. The impact of these releases is immediate, with social media platforms buzzing with discussions about the new tracks and albums. Fans are dissecting lyrics, sharing their favorite moments, and debating which artist will dominate the charts. Critics are already weighing in, praising the artistic depth and commercial appeal of the new offerings, positioning this Friday as a pivotal moment in the music calendar. But is this the only story dominating the headlines? Don't go anywhere, because we're about to explore a documentary that redefines what it means to be a fan. Documentary Stans explores the deep artist-fan bond, arriving on Paramount+. Paramount+ is set to release the highly anticipated documentary, Stans, a film produced by the iconic rapper Eminem and directed by Stephen Leckart. Following its successful premiere at SXSW London, the documentary will be available for streaming on August 27, 2025, offering a profound exploration into the unique and often intense relationship between an artist and their most devoted followers. This project, brought to life by Shady Films, Diga Studios, and Fuqua Films, draws its inspiration directly from Eminem's seminal 2000 song, Stan, a track that itself became a cultural phenomenon, famously coining the term for an obsessive fan. The documentary's promotional material offers a compelling glimpse into its content, showcasing intimate testimonials from fans, rare archival footage from Eminem's career, and stylized reconstructions that bring the Stan phenomenon to life. At its core, Stans aims to shed light on the complex dynamics that form between a global superstar and the audience that has grown up with his music, often finding personal resonance in his lyrics and artistry. The film delves into how the word Stan, originating from Eminem's song, was officially recognized by the Oxford English Dictionary in 2017, cementing its place in modern vernacular and highlighting the profound cultural impact of the song and the artist. Director Stephen Leckart emphasized the film's dedication to placing fans at the forefront of the narrative. He stated, "We kept coming back to a phrase from the song, 'I'm just like you.' The viewers who find themselves in this sentiment are at the center of the film." Leckart also highlighted the importance of Eminem's own perspective, noting that Marshall Mathers' point of view was also essential throughout the project, praising the rapper's candor, sincerity, and humor in his involvement. This approach ensures that the documentary is not merely an observation of fandom, but an immersive experience that captures the mutual influence between artist and audience. Stans is more than just a portrait of dedicated fans. It's an examination of the intricate relationship between a global artistic figure and the often overwhelming nature of celebrity. The film illustrates how Eminem's career has not only shaped generations, but has also been influenced by the community that has embraced his work. Through a blend of personal stories, archival material, and visual storytelling, the documentary offers a raw and moving immersion into the world of Eminem and his dedicated fanbase. It is expected to resonate deeply with longtime fans, hip-hop enthusiasts, and anyone interested in music history and the psychology of fandom, drawing parallels to acclaimed documentaries like The Defiant Ones and Hip Hop Evolution. The public reaction has been overwhelmingly positive, with discussions on social media platforms celebrating the film's focus on fan experiences and Eminem's candid involvement. Critics are anticipating a nuanced look at the artist-fan dynamic, predicting Stans will be a significant cultural document. But while we're looking at the impact of music, some older statements are making a huge comeback. Get ready for some powerful words that are resonating today. Eminem's 2017 interview on Donald Trump resurfaces, igniting online debate. In a striking turn of events, comments made by rap superstar Eminem about former President Donald Trump during a December 2017 Complex magazine interview have gone viral across social media platforms, sparking renewed debate and discussion nearly a decade after they were first uttered. The resurfaced remarks come at a time when political commentary remains a significant aspect of public discourse, and Eminem's candid, critical assessment of Trump from the early days of his presidency is finding a new audience. The interview, which featured Eminem on the cover of Complex, took place just over a year after Trump secured victory in the 2016 presidential election. When asked about his primary concerns regarding America at the time, Eminem's response directly named, obviously, Trump. He then elaborated on his views, expressing bewilderment at Trump's ability to connect with his base, particularly those who felt overlooked. Eminem articulated his perception that Trump's rhetoric often targeted the very people he claimed to represent, stating, "It's so bizarre watching him play to his base that thinks that he cares about them, and it's actually the people that he cares about the F-ing least." He questioned the authenticity of this connection, particularly addressing Trump's background as a billionaire who, in Eminem's view, had never experienced hardship. "If you're talking about his core being a majority white middle-class people, what I don't understand is how in the F. Do you feel like you relate to a billionaire who has never known struggle his entire F-ing life?" Eminem also directly addressed Trump's past military draft deferment, referencing the bone spurs that led to exemptions. "Who dodged the draft because he had bone spurs in his F-ing foot? You feel like this is the guy that's gonna fight for you?" He further criticized Trump's economic policies, specifically mentioning tax breaks, and suggested that these actions did not benefit the middle class, despite Trump's claims. He's already proven with the tax break that he's not. That's not benefiting the middle class. I will say this, he talks a good one. The viral clip of these comments has been widely shared, prompting a surge of reactions from fans and commentators alike. Many are praising Eminem for his prescient observations and his willingness to speak out against political figures. Others are using the resurfaced comments to reflect on the political climate of the past decade and Trump's enduring presence in public life. The renewed attention underscores the lasting impact of Eminem's outspoken nature and his willingness to use his platform for social and political commentary, a characteristic that has defined much of his career. Public reaction has been swift, with social media platforms abuzz with the hashtag #EminemSpeaksTruth. Many users are commending his foresight and directness, while others are using the moment to reignite discussions about political leadership and authenticity. Analysts note that the virality of these comments highlights the power of archival content and the enduring relevance of strong opinions in the digital age. These powerful words from a music legend are certainly making waves. But we're not done yet. There's a whole new wave of music dropping that you need to hear. New Music Friday delivers diverse soundscape with Sabrina Carpenter, Eminem soundtrack, and more. This New Music Friday, August 29, 2025, is poised to be a significant day for music enthusiasts, as a constellation of artists drop highly anticipated projects. At the forefront is Sabrina Carpenter, releasing her 7th studio album, Man's Best Friend, under Island Records. The album, produced by Jack Antonoff and John Ryan, collaborators on her previous success, Short and Sweet, 2024, includes the lead single Manchild, which has already dominated charts, including the Billboard Hot 100 and the UK Singles Chart. The release of Man's Best Friend is accompanied by a new single, Tears, adding to the excitement surrounding Carpenter's latest work. Complementing the album releases is the official soundtrack for Eminem's documentary, Stans. The film, which premiered at SXSW London and had a limited theatrical run in August, delves into the rapper's relationship with his fans. The soundtrack is a rich offering, featuring fan-favorite tracks from The Eminem Show, deeper cuts, and previously unreleased material. A key highlight is the reworked freestyle, Everybody's Looking at Me. Originally from 2002, now updated with new verses and streamlined production, offering a fresh perspective on Eminem's lyrical prowess. The day's releases extend to a wide range of artists, ensuring a diverse listening experience. Hayley Williams is dropping her new album, Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party, which compiles her recent solo singles along with a new track, Parachute. LMI, DJ Snake and Don Toliver, The Kid Laroi, Joey Bada $, Nova Twins, and The Beaches are also contributing new music, making this Friday a major event for various genres and fanbases. CMAT is releasing the video for her new single, When a Good Man Cries Out, ahead of her album, Euro Country. Richard Ashcroft of The Verve is sharing the title track, Lovin' You, from his upcoming solo album, which reportedly samples Classical Gas. Slipknot is offering a demo of Me Inside as part of a 25th anniversary edition of their debut album, while Mudvayne returns with their first new song in 16 years, Hurt People, signaling a continuation of their dark, brutal sound. White Reaper previews their September album, Only Slightly Empty, with the track Blue 42, and Sainthood Reps releases Surfer, featuring balance and composure from their upcoming album, Dull Bliss. Even Neil Young debuts a new anti-Trump song, Big Crime, from a Chicago soundcheck. This extensive list of new music has generated significant buzz within the music community and among fans. Social media platforms are alive with discussions, reviews, and playlist sharing, indicating a strong public engagement with the new releases. Music critics are already highlighting the breadth and quality of the offerings, positioning this Friday as a landmark day for new music across multiple genres. It's clear the music world is buzzing with new sounds and significant stories. But before we wrap up, let's quickly recap the most impactful updates you need to know. And that's a wrap on today's Shady Spotlight. We've heard the latest chart-topping hits and new albums from major artists, explored the deep dive into fan culture with Eminem's Stans documentary, revisited powerful political commentary from Eminem that's gone viral, and rounded up an epic new Music Friday featuring releases from Sabrina Carpenter to Mudvayne and beyond. Don't miss out on any of these incredible stories. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to Shady Spotlight for more breaking news and in-depth analysis, and ring that notification bell so you're always the first to know. Drop a comment below telling us your favorite release from this week, and make sure to follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.